Our planet, this beautiful blue marble suspended in the vastness of space, may seem solid and unchanging beneath our feet. Yet, this is merely an illusion of our brief lifespans. The truth is, Earth is a world of perpetual motion, a dynamic and ever-evolving sphere. From its very core to the highest reaches of its atmosphere, everything is in a state of constant flux. The universe itself is a grand tapestry of change. Stars are born, they perish, galaxies collide, the very fabric of space expands. Our world is simply playing its part in this magnificent cosmic dance, a dance that has been unfolding for billions of years. This constant transformation is not something to be feared, but rather to be understood and respected. It is the engine of life itself. The slow, relentless shifting of continents creates new oceans, raises mountains, shaping the habitats where countless species evolve. The subtle wobble of our planet's axis gives us our seasons, dictating the rhythm of life from the smallest insect to the largest whale. Even the air we breathe and the water we drink are part of immense ancient cycles. To truly appreciate our home, we must first recognize its restless nature and the powerful unseen forces that govern its every moment. Understanding these changes is perhaps more critical now than ever before. We live in an age where human activity has become a geological force in its own right, capable of altering planetary systems at an unprecedented speed. It is easy to look for simple answers or single culprits when faced with such profound shifts. Yet, the story of our planet is rarely so simple. It is a complex narrative written over eons with countless interconnected chapters. By exploring these natural rhythms, we can better distinguish them from the new, more rapid changes that we ourselves are causing. Therefore, let us embark on a journey to explore these grand transformations. This is the story of our changing Earth. It may be imperceptible to us, but the length of our day is gradually getting longer. The Earth's spin is slowing down. This is not a sudden or alarming event, but a slow and graceful process that has been happening for billions of years. The primary reason for this deceleration is our celestial neighbor, the Moon. The Moon's gravitational pull creates a bulge in our oceans, which we experience as tides. As the Earth rotates, it tries to drag this tidal bulge along with it, but the Moon's gravity holds it back. This gravitational tug-of-war creates a tiny amount of friction, acting like a brake on our planet's spin, causing each day to become longer by a fraction of a millisecond every century. This phenomenon is written into the Earth's ancient history. Scientists studying fossilized corals from 400 million years ago have discovered something remarkable. These corals lay down daily growth rings, much like a tree. By counting them, researchers found that a year during that period consisted of around 400 days, each lasting only 22 hours. Just as the planet's rotation changes over eons, so too does its surface. The ground beneath us is not static, it is composed of enormous tectonic plates that are constantly in motion. These plates float upon the semi-molten mantle beneath them, driven by immense convection currents rising from the Earth's core. This movement is incredibly slow, happening at about the same speed that your fingernails grow. A clear example of this is the continent of Australia. Every single year, the entire landmass of Australia drifts approximately 7 centimeters to the north. This might not seem like much, but over a human lifetime, that amounts to a shift of several meters. This continental drift has profound consequences. It is the force that builds mountain ranges when plates collide, like the Himalayas, which are still rising today. It is the cause of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, which occur along the boundaries where these plates meet, grind, and slide past one another. Mapping services and global positioning systems must be constantly updated to account for this movement to remain accurate. The fact that an entire continent can move demonstrates the immense and relentless power of the geological forces that are perpetually reshaping the face of our world, a silent, powerful process that connects our present to a deep, geological past. While the Earth has always experienced natural cycles of warming and cooling over millions of years, the change we are witnessing today is different. It is happening at a speed far beyond any natural cycle in the geological record. The overwhelming scientific consensus: this rapid warming is primarily driven by human activities. Since the Industrial Revolution 200 years ago, we have been burning fossil fuels: coal, oil, natural gas. These fuels power our homes, our industries, and our vehicles. This releases vast quantities of greenhouse gases, most notably carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere. These gases act like a blanket wrapped around the Earth. Sunlight passes through the atmosphere and warms the planet's surface. Normally, much of that heat would radiate back into space, But greenhouse gases trap a portion of this outgoing heat, raising the planet's average temperature. Deforestation also plays a major role. Forests are crucial for absorbing carbon dioxide. The effects are no longer predictions, they are happening now. Glaciers are melting at an alarming rate. Polar ice sheets are retreating. Melt contributes to rising global sea levels that threaten coastal communities worldwide. We're experiencing more frequent and intense weather events, devastating heat waves, droughts that parch farmlands, more powerful hurricanes, floods that overwhelm cities. Ecosystems are under immense stress. Coral reefs are bleaching due to warmer oceans. Countless species are struggling to adapt to rapid change. The good news, it's not too late to act. Solutions are within our grasp. Transition energy systems away from fossil fuels toward renewables. Solar, wind, geothermal. Improve energy efficiency in our homes. Improve energy efficiency in our industries. Protect and restore forests. On an individual level, simple choices add up. Reducing consumption, recycling, choosing sustainable transport, supporting policies and businesses committed to a healthier planet. Our future depends on the actions we take together, starting today. In our search for answers to these complex planetary changes, it is natural that some theories emerge that are more dramatic than the science they claim to explain. One such theory centers on a research facility in Alaska known as HAARP, the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. Some have claimed that this facility is a form of weather weapon, capable of manipulating the climate, triggering earthquakes, or controlling human minds. These ideas have spread widely, creating a narrative that secret technologies are the true cause of environmental shifts, rather than the more complex, scientifically established reasons. However, when we examine the evidence, a very different picture emerges. HAARP is a scientific facility designed to study the ionosphere. It uses a high-frequency radio transmitter to temporarily excite a small, localized area of that layer. The energy HAARP transmits is minuscule compared to natural systems like the sun or a lightning storm. The scientific community is clear. There is no credible evidence HAARP can control weather or trigger earthquakes. The energy it directs is far too weak and located far too high to impact the troposphere or the solid Earth below. Our planet is changing due to immense natural forces and human actions. The slowing of Earth's spin is from lunar gravity. The movement of continents is plate tectonics. Rapid warming is a consequence of greenhouse gas emissions. These realities are confirmed by decades of research. By focusing on verifiable truths, we can direct energy towards solutions, such as reducing our carbon footprint and building a more sustainable relationship with our home. Our future depends not on chasing shadows, but on embracing knowledge.